Good morning, everyone. Shavua Tov, V'go Tavach. Thanks very much for tuning in. This is the Kehillat Shari Torah Halacha Review, Laws and Customs of the High Holidays for Sunday, September 13th. We were at the conclusion of Yom Kippur. We talked about Ne'ilah, we talked about Davening Mariv, we talked about making Havdalah. Last 3 points that Kitz Shulchan Aruch makes are these. He says, we eat and drink and we rejoice at the conclusion of Yom Kippur, as it is said in the Midrash. At the conclusion of Yom Kippur, a heavenly voice goes forth and says, go eat your bread with gladness and drink your wine with a cheerful heart, for God has already accepted your deeds with favor. I think we touched on this before Shabbos. Even though we according to the halacha anyway, we know how things are going to end. Nevertheless, we do put all of our energy and all of our sincerity and devotion into tshuva and into asking for God's forgiveness and repentance. First, we ask from one another during the high holiday season, which we're just about to enter in full force, and then certainly leading up to and including Yom Kippur, asking God's forgiveness. He says people who are meticulous in observing the mitzvahs go and begin to build the sukkah immediately after Yom Kippur. It says they go from chayil el chayil. It says in the 84th chapter of Psalms, they go from strength to strength. So if you've just finished one mitzvah, why not take up and start another one? He doesn't say it here, but for those who can't start building the sukkah on Motzei Yom Kippur at the end of the fast, there is yet another custom to at least speak about it. So even if you mention it, that's part of preparing yourself for sukkahs. On the day after Yom Kippur, the day after the fast, it's customary to rise early to go to the shul. On the days between Yom Kippur and Sukkot, we do not fast, even if it's a yortzeit. We spoke about not fasting on Erev Yom Kippur and actually making a point to eat. So the day after Yom Kippur and all the days until Sukkot, we don't fast either. People used to fast on a yortzeit and for other reasons, but we don't do that nowadays. We do not say Tachanun on these days until the end of Yom Tif, till the end of the month rather, because they are days of rejoicing on which the altar was dedicated during the days of King Solomon over Sukkot, and also the days leading up between Yom Kippur and Sukkot. Also because we're occupied with the mitzvah of building the sukkah, preparing the Lulav and Esrog, and the other minim there, the species in honor of the King of Kings, sanctifier of Israel, and all the seasons. That is the conclusion of the laws of Yom Kippur. So we'll continue tomorrow. We'll start talking about how to build a sukkah and the laws of the Lulav and Esrog and so on. So please join us for that. Tomorrow is golf day, so please pray for some good weather for us. Okay? And if you haven't made your sponsorship donation, please get in contact with the office as soon as possible. Thanks very much. Always appreciate your support. Have a good day.